part 2 from Red Rock here. Beautiful 60 laner here in the far west corner of Vegas. Fancy schmancy Summerlin area. This is Andrew Guba looking to win title number 2. That the 10-year-old's got himself in a pickle right now. He's got a lot of opens on the board and he's trailing by about 40 to Aaron Watkins. Won a few years ago at either South Point or Suncoast. It's been a long time. He won as a 7-year-old, and there's a mark. That's the positive Guba energy we've been seeing all day long. He made a 4.9 earlier, about jumped out of his skin. It's been fun to watch all day. Can he mount a comeback here? His opponent is clean, and that's made the difference so far. The lanes are really starting to hook on both bowlers, as neither bowler's been able to keep the ball anywhere near the 1-3 pocket so far. And little Andrew's starting to run out of frames here. We got women's series to our left, if you're wondering what the other bowling balls are. And we got the scratch semifinals to the right, and they are coming down to it. Nice spare from Andrew there, so he's finally got it rolling here, but will it be in time? And I think for it to be in time, Aaron would have to come back to him, meeting with some opens, as he didn't like the feel on the ball, so he's going to reset. It's a good move. Atkin right now is trailing by only 2 now to Schleicher. Butturff trails by 5 on an open. That's his 10th frame over there, so he gets the first hit. He'll need the second one to make Foshie double. Smith looks like he's in control over in the other match against Hattori. But again, a wild Brooklyn from Watkins. But yet again, I sound like a broken record, staying out of trouble, leaving just 5 pins, 6 pins, 6-10, makeable stuff. I think he'll say thank you very much at this point. I would. Cameron will just need a mark in the 10th frame. Butturff has to have this strike to make his opponent double, and he gets it, as he always seems to do these days. Jakob sometimes digs holes for himself and just seems to always worm his way out of them. Okay, Mark will win it for Smith way over there in the far corner. Ooh. Leaves a weird one, the 4-7-8. Here's Atkin as we try and get as many bowlers as possible. Yeah, nice strike in the 8th for her. Gives her a big shot there. That didn't matter for Butturff. He finishes at 197. Aaron will have to double. Here's Watkins in his 9th frame, going high, and gets the Brooklyn. Wow. See his body language tell the story there. It's not a premium shot making, and it's a tough adjustment to make when you swing it out more and you're like, okay, it checked up and hook early. Well, I better move in. And it hooks early. You know, what do you do now? It's a tough set of adjustments to make, and he might be out of time. Andrew! Wrong lane for Guba. Goes to his other right lane. He's a fun kid. I am. So Guba needs a strike, and Aaron has to strike on this ball to stay alive. He's got it. And Andrew almost gets the strike. Leaves the 5 pin. And I think pocket shots are just not going to happen right now. So, however, again, he's trailing by 42 and getting 13. So this match is, barring catastrophe, as long as Aaron doesn't start kicking ball returns immediately and cussing me out, I think he's in good shape. Let's see what happens. Nice spare from Andrew. Righted the ship to a large degree here in the last few frames, but it's just not going to be enough frames to do it. Here's Schleicher double working herself, so she re-grabbed the lead over there, but now gives it right back with a 4-10. So oof, situation there in the women's series. Guba up in his 10th frame, needs a miracle. Aaron has to strike to win his match right now. He gets it. So Aaron now needs 5 pins to win his match. Andrew with a nice shot that leaves the 10 pin. Schleicher opened. Cameron finishes at 193, so Hattori needs all 3 to win by a pin as that match turned around. And he's got the first one. Wow. So fantastic finishes everywhere. Nice job on the 10 pin too from Guba. Boy, I wish he bowled the rest of his match like he bowled the last 4 frames. 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. The 5-pin should be good for Aaron. The only thing I'm worried about for him is that he's in front of the ball return, so just I would take the smallest steps humanly possible and stay behind that foul line. He does, and Aaron Foshie is going to move on to the title match, but will it be against Hattori or Smith? Guba, much better finish to the game there. He's going to be in the 140s, right around his average, but Aaron Watkins is going to win the title. He's going to bowl really quickly, and at the same time, Zack is going to have to get this second strike to stay alive. If Hattori doesn't strike, Smith moves on. That's his ball. And the 7-pin doesn't fall. Oh. For as great as Hattori has bowled all weekend long, it's going to be a winless weekend for him, as you can tell what a intense match that is. As Smith is going to move on, and Aaron Watkins is going to capture JBT title number 3. With a clean game. I mean, he earned it right there. 167 average, 16 seed, nothing to lose. Just keep on playing your game and let your opponents make the mistakes. That's what happened this game, and from 16 to glory, victory. Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! And he's winning his last ball of this.
That might have been the way to go. Look at the way it reacted. A clean 192 and title time for the redhead. Very nice. So we got Foshie and Smith going at it in scratch. We'll catch here. We got some time. We'll catch up the finish of the women's series title match, and they are tied in the 9th frame. So we got action left and right going over here. That was the spare in the 10th frame for Atkins. Yes, action. So whatever Atkin does in this fill ball, Veronica is going to have to match in her 10th frame to win. We could have a roll-off for the women's series title. Well, only gets the 8 though. That was the same desperate 8 count that plagued Hattori in his title match. So she finishes with 165. Schleicher will need 19 pins to win. Poor Veronica. I don't know if Veronica's even going to make it to Monday. She has been petrified nervous for the last 3 hours. She'd come up, what's the nickname?
V-Card.
V-Card?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, fine. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
She's been unable to watch the score for literally about the last 2 hours. Needs 19 pins to win. Going left. All right. I'll get the tripod back down here. Must spare this. And get 9 or a strike to win. If she happens to get 8, we'll have a 1-shot roll-off for the women's title. Alexis hubby Cameron, who just breathed a huge sigh of relief over there, eagerly looking on here, cheering on. Atkin. And good shot at the spare. Oh, but chops it off. And with that unfortunate chop, it's Alexis Atkin capturing her first career Women's Series title. Nice job, ladies. We'll be back for Scratch Division title match action in just a second.